Untitled Chapter episode 144. We are 48 hours removed from Royal Rumble 2023. And I know normally these kind of episodes were supposed to come out a day later. And I understand that Young Smooth isn't here. So don't get used to myself, Enigma before, doing these by myself like I did some of them in 2022. This is just a case of bad scheduling for the both of us. But Talk for Glory is here to give you still the WWE Royal Rumble 2023 review. And to start us off, we're going to go with the Pitch Black match featuring The Fiend, the character Bray Wyatt versus L.A. Knight. Yeah. Honestly, I expected this match to be a cinematic match. I genuinely believe cinematic matches are Bray Wyatt's strong suit. And if he wasn't doing wrestling, I genuinely would love to see Bray Wyatt as a movie director and him just making his own movies, because the man genuinely has the creative mind for it. But what this match was a glow-in-the-dark Extreme Rules match. I will say that I enjoy Bray Wyatt's character of just this above human, straight out of nightmares character that he just tanks just about everything. I like that someone like not Eli Drake, fucking LA Knight, Eli Drake, whatever the fuck you guys want to call this person. I like that before this match, and Young Smooth and I said it all the time, that we weren't looking forward via, oh, finally Bray's going to get in the ring. It was LA Knight's mic work that drove this feud to being something interesting for me and Young Smooth. And the best thing I can say about this is when it came to LA Knight's selling, it wasn't a, I'm going to out wrestle you, or I'm going to beat you, I'm going to embarrass you. I'm going to survive you. That was the vibe that LA Knight was giving myself and Young Smooth watching this. It was more of a survival match than a wrestling match for LA Knight. But to be fair about this, I didn't really expect this to be a 20-minute Mankind versus Undertaker or any kind of Mankind. And I see a lot of people try to make that comparison that Bray Wyatt is the next Mankind, Mick Foley, with all these multi-personalities. I've seen people say that since he's the new spooky gimmick, he's going to be the next Undertaker. Is that the case? I don't think so. I could see the comparisons, the parallels, but I think Bray Wyatt's the next Bray Wyatt. This match wasn't what I expected. I, again, expected a cinematic match. I like the ending. I do actually like that the glow-in-the-dark looked pretty cool for about 5 minutes. And then the aftermath of this was Bray Wyatt putting on a mask and then no selling pretty much everything. Very reminiscent of when Seth Rollins hit The Fiend with about like 50 curb stomps, 30 pedigrees, and just about every other weapon in the arena. And him just no selling. Very reminiscent of that. I loved it. And then Eli Drake, LA Knight. Sorry, guys. I'm just flipping between names at this point because of what I'm used to. But LA Knight swinging for the fences. And then The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, because that's what this felt like. The Fiend just hooking in that mandible claw to LA Knight. And then from God knows where, Uncle Howdy shows up. And I don't know what to say about the whole leap of faith, leg drop, crossbody, coffin drop, fall. And I understand a lot of people are saying that Uncle Howdy overshot or he just straight up missed him. I don't know what happened there. All I know is that Uncle Howdy's got to get revealed. I like that, you know, Bray Wyatt is this storyteller. He's this character. And, you know, myself and Young Smooth said it on predictions. Go check that out. Also, I may as well get this out of the way in the beginning. Thank you guys for getting our predictions. So 1K views. Highly appreciate it, guys. Always join the live streams. We love talking to you guys. We appreciate the views we get. So thank you for that. But like myself and Yuck said in predictions, that Bray Wyatt is a lot more character than wrestler. But I definitely do believe that the Uncle Howdies and the whole, just Bray Wyatt's whole Wyatt 6 thing needs to, I'm not going to say come to an end, but it needs to come full circle at a much faster rate than I'm hoping for. Be all and end all. I hope Bray and LA Knight are done. I hope Bray feuds with more so someone from his past, because that's actually what I was enjoying. If Bray Wyatt was actually on Monday Night Raw, I would actually like for it to be Bray feuding with the Judgment Day. It can be a feud of Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt basically telling Finn, you haven't dealt with your demons. Hell, you can give me that. You can give me Bray versus Finn at Mania, other than Edge versus Finn. But get into that part in the Royal Rumble aspect of this. But that's all I have for this match. Be all and end all. Next match is the EST of WWE. Bianca Belair versus what I wish I could say is the goddess. The former shell of the goddess, Alexa Bliss, for the Raw Women's Championship. I don't know how long this match went. I just know it didn't go 15 to 10 minutes. I think maybe it went 8, 7. I'm not going to sugarcoat this match. I will say Alexa Bliss needs to go back to the goddess gimmick. Bianca Belair is absolutely amazing. Do I think her title run has ran its course? Absolutely. I actually think that she should have lost to Bayley. Bianca is still great. She's still amazing. But there's not many people that she can actually feud with left on Monday Night Raw. Unless, and this is Enigma V4's bias talking, unless you give us Io Shirai versus Bianca at Mania. Just pitching it out there. I pitch stuff in a lot of companies. Here it's Io Bianca. AEW is going to be Ricky, AEW World Champion. There's a lot of things that we can pitch. Just hear me out on this. Io versus Bianca, WrestleMania. Hell, on a Monday Night Raw episode. Don't care. Just let's have Bianca lose to Io. Just my bias talking, guys. If you guys are Bianca fans, more power to you. But be all and end all of this match, it was fine for what it was given. And I am not looking forward to Uncle Howdy and Alexa Bliss. I fairly thought that Alexa Bliss was done with the whole Bray Wyatt shit. I wasn't a fan then, and I'm not a fan now. Just give us back the goddess. Time for our next match. It is the Women's Royal Rumble match. Now, although we didn't get Kairi Sane, we got some NXT call-ups, which is more than I can say for the men's. But, the men still had its moments. But the women's, I'll give credit where credit's due. MVP Liv Morgan, MVP Ronda Rousey. Not Ronda Rousey, whoops. Sorry, something about Ronda just popped up on Twitter. But MVPs Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Asuka. Damage Control for the Damage Control for the time they were there. Like, those women were the highlights of the Women's Royal Rumble for me. The NXT Cora Jade should have been here, but having Roxanne Perez, cool. That's cool. I enjoyed watching these women just go to town on each other in a great efforts to try to eliminate one another. And let's all just praise Asuka real quick, because she brought back the face paint. She brought back Kana, and it actually makes me want Io versus Asuka even more now, because Kana is just a whole different animal. Kana is this entity of Asuka. She's like the demon battler for Asuka. And what the hell can I say about Rhea Ripley here? Rhea Ripley is an absolute goddamn soldier. She started the Rumble and outlasted everyone, especially the way she eliminated Liv Morgan. Oh my god, so badass and amazing. Now I know there's like this picture. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's photoshopped or not, but I know that there's a picture of Rhea Ripley's legs hitting the floor, and then like she flips Liv. I don't know if that's photoshopped or not. All I know is like that flip was amazing. That flip was amazing. I hope Liv was okay after taking it. She took it like a goddamn champ, and she got missed by Asuka. You know, I'll admit I stopped being a Liv fan after her cash in, and then you know, Ronda Rousey made her tap out. Say whatever the hell you want, Liv fans, but this right here, Liv showing on the Royal Rumble, definitely made me just a little bit more of a Liv fan than I lost last year. Does that mean I wanted to win next year's Royal Rumble? No. I'll tell you that now. I don't want Liv to win next year's Royal Rumble either. But now she finally feels like someone I can actually give a damn about. Let's see. Who else? I know Chelsea Green made her debut. I'm glad that she got to keep the name of Chelsea Green. I really hope well, I guess I should say specifically WWE, but all of wrestling, if you are known as one name in one place where you start your career, I hope that you get to keep that name everywhere you go. So, you know, as much as people like to say someone like Matt Cardona, I hope that Zack Ryder likes to would keep his name as Zack Ryder, even on the indies. A Blair Davenport, formerly known as B. Priestley, I would love for her to be known as B. Priestley in the WWE. Well, I can't use Kyrie. Io Shirai is just Io Shirai everywhere. LA Knight, Eli Drake everywhere. Drew McIntyre on the indies. Just keep your name everywhere. But great, I lost my train of thought, guys. Sorry. But I know Chelsea Green made her debut. I believe she not lost. She got eliminated like 6 seconds, 8 seconds. Not the greatest showing, but hey, whatever. But honest to God, congratulations, Rhea Ripley, on winning the Women's Royal Rumble 2023. Who knows? Maybe this just pushed her a little bit, maybe being Top for Glory's Female Wrestler of the Year. But it's only January, guys, so we got 11 more months before we make a clear-cut winner. Also, guys, if you haven't already, go check out our Top for Glory 2022 awards video. But here we start with our Men's Royal Rumble, so you guys already know it's going to be the main event for the talk show. It is the Men's Royal Rumble, and I'll say this. I think if Top for Glory would have done this video 5 minutes after the Rumble, it would have just been a giant rant. But just like the G1 video, we let some days pass, and, you know, I'll call it clear cut. My 2 problems with the Rumble. 1, Sammy wasn't in it, but I understand why. 2, no real surprises. Those are the two shockers. Am I disappointed that Jay White wasn't in the Rumble? Yes, but not in the sense of I want Jay White in WWE. More so in the sense of Shinsuke Nakamura was in Pro Wrestling Noah. Carl Anderson was in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Um, so more of a hey, since you guys were there, how about we bring someone from over there to here? That'd be cool. So, those are the two real gripes. But showcase wise, I got to give credit. Sheamus and Drew were my heavy hitters. Walter is the MVP. Cody is the rightful winner. There is nothing wrong with the outcome of this. And again, like I said, only real problems were the no real surprises. At this point, hearing Booker T's music in a Rumble isn't like, oh, wait, they have him in the Rumble. It's more like, oh, okay, I guess he's in another Rumble. Edge returning for the 5th time. I don't know. I feel like at this point, Edge can show up on a Monday Night Raw and get that same reaction. But I will admit, was not a fan of Rey Mysterio getting his music played, and they did not substitute him out. I know kayfabe wise, Dominic attacked him and all that, but by that logic, didn't Lana get injured and then Becky took her spot? Like, it's not like it's not common for. It's not like it's not common for Royal Rumble participant spots to be replaced. Hell, I actually wanted Mustafa Ali to take Rey Mysterio's spot. I genuinely think that Mustafa is one of those guys that benefits for Royal Rumbles. Whether you have him last for 22 minutes or you have him last for 30 minutes, just have him showcase. Hell, although he hasn't done jack shit in the last maybe 2 years, Ricochet has a highlight in the Rumble. That splash that he did with Logan Paul, iconic. He has a moment. I think someone like Mustafa Ali heavily benefits in moments like that for the Royal Rumble. So again, wasn't the biggest fan of oh, Ray's injured, so let's just tease his music and say Dominic took him out. Like, you can still keep that, but then you guys could have just been like, all right, we're gonna have someone else replace Ray. Actually, that's where you could have shown Edge. Adam Pearce, you guys can just show backstage. Ray's laid out, so we need a replacement. Boom, you think you know me. That's where you could have had Ray be replaced by Edge. I don't know what number Edge was, but that could have been the spot. And then, again, maybe it's because I'm just a Mustafa Ali fan, but that's when Aftermath, where Edge was supposed to come out, you get someone like Mustafa Ali. But again, like I said earlier, the MVP of this match was Walter. And holy shit, this man is an Iron Man. This man put in the work. This man went the distance. I'll give the credit to Cody Rhodes, but first Walter. And honestly, Sheamus and Drew. I found it funny that when they had to kick ass, they kicked ass. When they were just chilling in the corner, they were just chilling in the corner. It never felt lazy to me, like, where's Drew and Sheamus? And I even think it's perfect that they got eliminated together. Personally, I thought Drew and Bobby Lashley, not Drew and Bobby, Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley would eliminate each other. I thought in a comedic fashion, Bobby Lashley would be so amped up, so bloodlusted, so hungry. The moment he comes out, he runs over to, he spears everyone. And then he spears Lesnar last. And then full momentum. He clotheslines Brock Lesnar, but they both fell out because of how much momentum Bobby Lashley has. And then they just brawl outside the ring. I thought that would happen. I'm not against the whole you coming out and immediately eliminating your rival. I just thought that they would do that for Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar. Perfectly fine. Whatever. Now to give my credit to the winner. Congratulations to the American Nightmare, the grandson of a plumber, the star among the dust, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Here on Talk for Glory, myself and Young Smooth have been huge Cody Rhodes fans from his... Well, I don't know how long Young Smooth has seen Cody Rhodes, but me personally, saw him from the moment Randy smacked Dusty. I believe we probably saw him around the same time. But if I had to give pinpoints of the I don't care and I care about Cody Rhodes phases, it would go from his tag teaming with Hardcore Holly, couldn't give two shits. His solo tag team with Ted DiBiase, couldn't give two shits. Legacy is where I started to care. I started to gain some interest. Because as much as I enjoy factions, people will always stand out to me. Randy Orton, certified Hall of Famer, all knew that from like 2008-9. I already knew that. But then it came down to, okay, who would be the star here? Cody Rhodes or Ted DiBiase? As the time went on, I saw more interest in Cody Rhodes. And so Legacy is where I started to care about Cody Rhodes. And then he went singles and he had an amazing IC title run. And then he teamed with someone like Damian Sandow. Yeah, he teamed with Damian Sandow. I like Team Rhodes Scholars. I don't care what anyone says. I like Team Rhodes Scholars. I didn't like dashing Cody Rhodes. I did like undashing Cody Rhodes. And then we got Team Rhodes Scholars. Then he got released. And then this is where the real history of Cody Rhodes comes in for Talk for Glory. The moment that dude got released, Talk for Glory was already fans. Myself and Young Smooth were already fans of Cody Rhodes. We weren't fans when he joined the Bullet Club. We were fans the moment we saw him outside of WWE. We were already fans, and then we became even more fans of Cody Rhodes. AEW just even more. We were fans of Cody in AEW. You know, he did some questionable things, like trying to make himself like this grand underdog when in reality, well, for me, he didn't feel like an underdog. And then he came back. The prodigal son has returned. And then he had great matches with Seth. But no injury. This was the plan, and myself and Young Smooth definitely stand behind it. Congratulations to Cody Rhodes on winning the 2023 Royal Rumble. And guys, short card, but we'll always have to let you guys know where you guys can find us. You guys can find myself on my Twitter at Enigma_V4_. You guys can follow Young Smooth on Young Smooth TFG on his Twitter as well. And above all else, you guys can follow myself on my Instagram at Enigma_V4, my TikTok Enigma_V4. And guys, if you want, by all means, join the Discord. But guys, like you did for the predictions, drop likes, drop subs, share this with your friends, families, pets, neighbors, dogs, whatever the hell you want. Oh, we have 10 views. Thank you for the 10 views, guys. Talk. Let me know your thoughts on the Royal Rumble. Oh, wait. That also means we also have to read some comments. Cash Money, always love seeing you, man. Long live Kana. Moa Shindaru. The Rumble was the greatest of all time. You know what? You believe what you believe. I believe what I believe. To me, the greatest Royal Rumble, to me, was 2007. Undertaker and Shawn Michaels are the greatest final two that I've ever watched. But hey, if this was your favorite, by all means, fucking I have a crazy favorite moment. My favorite moment is Santino Marella thinking he won the Royal Rumble. Like, I don't care that Del Rio won. It's the fact that Santino thought he was going to win. The celebration, the point of WrestleMania, the crowd going wild, all of it. Amazing. Love it. So, hey, man, that's your favorite Royal Rumble. This is your favorite Royal Rumble. This is the greatest of all time to you. By all means, man. But it's time for the main event. It is yours, mine, our tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the defending, undisputed WWE Universal Champion, versus, call him whatever the hell you guys want, Kevin Owens, Kevin Steen, Whether he stuns, Owen stuns, kills, Steen kill. Whether he fights, Owen fights. The prize fighter. Kevin Owens. And what we believe to be the last time we get Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens. This match had all the storytelling between three guys. Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens, and someone not even in the match, Sami Zayn. You know, they did their callbacks. They did their spots they've done in the past. But this felt different. This felt so different. My favorite spots in this are hands down, without a doubt, Kevin Owens fighting as hard as he can. And I don't know if I'm the one that noticed, but every time Kevin Owens would kick out, Sami Zayn actually looked happy or sighs of relief. And then when Roman Reigns would do his damage, you can see Sami Zayn just reacting like, oh shit, that's gotta hurt. Ah, damn. Like genuine concern. And one of my favorite spots here has to be Sami pleading, begging to Kevin, stay down, please stay down. Just knowing that Kevin has no chance against Roman Reigns. As much as I shouldn't say nobody, a majority of the Roman haters don't want to admit this, Roman's on God mode, and Sami knew that. Sami knew that Roman Reigns is on God mode. So the best thing that Sami could have done for Kevin was beg for him to stop. I will say that at least when when Kevin hit that pop-up powerbomb, any other Roman Reigns variant could have probably lost. So I'm glad. Also, this also annoys me. When they do pins knowing they just knocked down the ref, that just annoys the shit out of me. Unless you have a referee come out, don't pin. Hell, act like this is 2K19, 20, 22. If the ref falls, hit your finisher and try to get the ref up as fast as you can. And then pin. Honestly, what I would have wanted in this moment was... Actually, not in this moment. What would have made this perfection, 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10 match, is if it was a special guest referee, Sami Zayn as the special guest ref. To me, that would have made this the perfect match. But let's talk about the aftermath real quick. The beatdown of the bloodline on Kevin Owens, and Sami not removing that face of guilt and pain and remorse. You can tell that Sami just wanted to be over with. He was like, you won the match, you're done, you're champ, it's over. I forgot who said this on TikTok, but they worded it perfectly, that Roman did this to himself. And I genuinely believe that this broke Sami. Sami did everything that Roman wanted. He stayed still until... He didn't interfere until Roman said so. He got Roman a chair. Roman won the match. By all accounts, Sami should be an Uso. He should be an Uso now. He should be a part of the bloodline. He shouldn't be honorary, temporary, interim. Like, tonight would have made official... Well, not tonight. Saturday night would have made official Sami is a part of the bloodline. So for the bloodline beatdown and Sami... Not bloodline beatdown, but for Jay to have the necklace and about to put it on Sami, and then Roman is just like, nope, we're going to go beat Kevin's ass real quick. We're going to go beat the fuck out of him. By all accountabilities, that is on Roman Reigns. But let's talk about the pop of the night. Pop of the night by people throughout the wrestling community. Pop of the night through people that were actually there. You guys know what I'm talking about. Pop of the night was the chair shot given by Sami Zayn to Roman Reigns, and everyone making this comparison of Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins both backstabbing Roman Reigns. And I said this on my Instagram, on my TikToks. Remember, guys, go follow the socials. Roman Reigns' greatest weakness now, and I want to assume forever, will be betrayal and heartbreak. Roman didn't fall on the ropes like he did against Seth when he did with Seth turned heel. He turned around thinking, there's no way in hell this happened. Not again. I trusted again. And it happened again. I trusted someone and they hit me with a chair from behind again. Just everyone was perfect here. Roman with the shock on his face. Sammy with the regret on his face. Jimmy with the hurt on his face. Jay with the confusion on his face. And even Solo. I fucking have said to Young Smooth that I don't like Solo being absolute mute, just all action, no emotion. Solo had so much rage here. Because if you can just read everyone's face, Roman is just like, no way this is happening again. Jimmy's face is, I trusted you. Jay's face is, why did you do this? Solo's face is, I knew I should have kicked your ass on Monday. And Sammy's face says it all. If Shawn Michaels' words to Ric Flair, I'm sorry, I love you, bam, super kick said it, Sammy's face said, I'm sorry, guys. Then the removing of Sammy of the bloodline, the beatdown on Sammy, the perfect way to end the Royal Rumble with everyone hurt, confused, betrayed, and two friends, enemies, rivals laying in the ring lifeless while Roman stands on top. Jay not attacking Sammy. I still believe he did it out of being too hurt. Him being just, I can't believe this. I was right this whole time. Jay was right. The right-hand man, main event Jay, was right about Sami Zayn. And I think that's why he didn't attack him. This is the biggest I told you so action of Jey Uso. And Jey Uso calling Sammy his brother on Monday to only be backstabbed on Saturday must have hurt like hell. And all I can say is I'm looking forward to the Bloodline storyline, looking forward with Sammy, Jay, everyone. But with that, guys, that was the WWE Royal Rumble 2023 2023 review. And guys, although it was just me today, don't get too used to this. Young Smooth will be back. We will have a schedule that fits both of us. And you all will get more Talk for Glory. So if you guys haven't already, drop a like, drop a sub, drop your comments. I see that we've been flipping numbers between 5 and 10. So thank you for that. 2023 will be the year of Talk for Glory. So one more time, if you guys want, you guys can follow our socials at Young Smooth TFG, Enigma_V4_. Those are our Twitters. My Instagram, Enigma_V4. My TikTok, Enigma_V4. And guys, don't sleep on the miniseries. There's going to be some Stardom. There might be some ROH. There might be just random topics on the miniseries. So look up on YouTube. Look up on Spotify. Look up on Apple Podcasts. Look up Talk for Glory. Because we are Talk for Glory. We're going to run the show. But above all else, stay safe. Have a great night. And enjoy wrestling.